Hello and welcome to Behind the Plastic, the show where toy photographers interview toy photographers about toy photography. My name's Zach, also known as Sequential Plastic. Here to my somewhere left, why don't you introduce yourself today? Do it.
My name is Sully. I am not a bird nor a plane, and I sometimes take photos. I will pass it to the turtle guy below me.
Nailed it.
Right on, dude. I'm the dude. Cowabunga.
Well, thank you both for being my co-hosts. Very good time indeed. Today's very special guest is a man with a vision. Richard Kustomary Vision. Everybody give him a warm welcome!
Welcome.
Hello, Rich.
Hey, what's
Awesome to
happening,
have
guys?
you here.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. So good to have you, man. So good to finally meet you.
And this is my show. Likewise, this is my first show. So who better than with you guys?
Awesome.
The
Very
man.
cool. Well, Rich, we want to get to know you a little better. So, I almost forgot again. We got a time limit, 12 minutes. Somebody has to remind me about these things. Rich, we have 12 minutes. Let's go. Let's start off with where are you from?
I'm from Raleigh, Durham area in North Carolina.
Oh, nice. And go ahead. Sorry.
Rich, did you grow up idolizing Michael Jordan, and did you claim him as his own because he is a North Carolina kid?
Actually, I did idolize him. My father and my brother, my older brother, they really idolized him. So when I seen them idolizing him, I just had to jump on the bandwagon. But it was good to jump on that bandwagon because he's North Carolina's finest.
Yeah.
See? He
Yeah.
bleeds Tar Heel blue, or is it Duke blue? Duke? Is it Tar Heels or Duke? Which one?
Tar Heel.
All right. See?
Rich, before we get into the toy photography stuff, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, what other kinds of things do you like to do besides toy photography?
Well, I'm a family man. I'm married, wife, and I have 2 bonus kids. I spend a lot of time with them. I just kind of make sure I just show interest in what they're doing. So I'm kind of more of a homebody. I do draw a little bit, and also I do read graphic novels.
Excellent.
What do you draw?
Just anything. I can draw turtles, Batman,
Okay.
up characters on top of my head. And when I'm sitting at home, just have a little free time. If I do, I just kind of doodle some stuff. But I've been drawing as a kid.
Wow, you're gonna have to show us some of those drawings at a later time, if you wouldn't mind. We'd love to see them.
Yes, definitely.
No problem. And just to share this with you, I was a kindergarten, and I drew a picture of this snowman. And the local news station, they came and visited my school, and they gave us T-shirts. So my picture, what made it distinctive was that they put it in the Museum of Art. And I think the only thing that was so unique about it was that boots, drew boots on it. I had like 3 circles for the snowman body, and I just put boots on it. But there was a little cash reward I got. I don't know how much it was. They stuck it in some envelopes and put it in my coat pockets for me to take home to my parents. And I got it back. Going back when I graduated from high school. So I think that was
No way.
Guys,
Awesome.
I'm going to start drawing snowmen all winter.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
And we have to see that picture now. All right.
You gotta see, Rich, you mentioned you got 2 kids. So who's the favorite?
both of them my favorite. I have no favorite. I treat both of them equal.
Good answer.
That's fair.
All right, so Sully, looked like you had one. Go for
I
it.
was about to ask him what got you into toy photography.
Got me into it. Believe it or not, it was I always collected toys, but I stopped. I stopped when I was 14. And I guess the pandemic occurred, well, a little bit before the pandemic. It was like maybe 2018, and I can't remember this photographer, but I just kept looking at his pictures on Instagram, and there was the NECA Turtles, the movie line, but that they were action figures. Because when I was looking at him, he did the photography so well, I actually thought it was individuals in suits. So I asked him, I said, hey, where did you get your costume? He said, no, these are toys. I said, boy, wait a minute, these can't be toys. And he sent me the link. And he showed me, oh, okay. the 1/4 scale turtles. So
Oh,
I purchased the Donatello, the 1/4
yeah.
scale. I was really, really into it. I was like, wow, toys have came a long way, accurate to the moving material. So that's what kind of started it with me collecting or getting back into it, because I didn't know toys have changed so much, and I got into it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is Donatello your favorite turtle?
He's the best.
Yes, he
No
is.
question.
Well, speaking of toy photography and your toy photography photos, let's look at one of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, here it comes. We went with this one.
That is awesome.
It's
Hey,
so
Rich.
great.
Rich, man, we noticed you love shooting ducks. So what is it? Tell us a little bit about, I guess, why. Honestly, you seem to knock these out of the park. What is it about these figures that kind of gets you into this awesome mood, awesome mode for you to take such amazing photos of these guys?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I have to mention, I think my wife, she purchased this for me for a Christmas gift last year.
Nice.
Nice.
Great wife.
And my buddy, C-Mash, I knew he was big in Beast Kingdom figures. So when I got this figure last year for Christmas, I just opened them up. And what intrigued me mostly about this figure were as you can tell, the expressions on his face, like the eye, side to side, the mouth. And for some reason, I like to do things different. As far as with like toy photography, and I know with Donald Duck, I was able to be more creative with him. And he just brings back old nostalgia because I can this figure and the scale's a little bit off. I mean, I think it's 1/8 scale. I'm not sure, but I'm able to just do anything with this figure. And what made me think about this scene, what inspired the scene was years ago. I went to Vegas. It was just this guy there, and he probably looked like he was under influence of alcohol and probably other stuff too. Where he was just ranting on and on. He just couldn't understand what he was saying. So kind of inspired me.
Hey, Rich, what other kind of stuff was he on, man?
Never know. I didn't ever get a chance to ask him because I was from afar looking at him.
Yeah, better to just stay away. That's for sure. Well, I love. I mean, this picture is so great. There's so much expression and feeling going on here, and it's like perfect for Donald to be like. He's so cranky and such a surly dude. Like I've never thought about him being a drunkard, but when I saw this, I was like, of course. Of course,
he's a sailor.
It all makes sense. So with these figs, can you move around the eyes and all that?
Yeah. What you do is I pulled his head. I don't have the accessories with me, but y'all can see it on screen.
Oh, look at he's right there.
What you do is like on the side, just take this off, and right in here, you can just take the eyes out, and you put it back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Rich, tell us a little about the props. We see some of these cans and some of these barrels in the background.
Whoop.
Sorry, I was trying to get him bigger so we could see his.
You
do it.
There we
go. Sorry, that's me.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
Can you tell us a little about these props that you have going on here, Rich?
As far as my wife, big ups to my wife again. She purchased these props for me. She got them from Amazon, and the cans were kind of new, and I knew they was a little bit slightly larger than 1/12 scale. So I was okay. This will work perfect with these Beast Kingdom figures. And she purchased the beer case in the background, and then it's I believe what that was, a phone. That was a phone, and she pretty much got accessories from this website called Temu. And,
Temu.
Write that down, Zach.
I'm writing it down.
We'll get it from you later.
Yeah, accessories help photography pop.
Yes.
And, as far as with these accessories, it's just all about alignment and where you put them. And I get creative with it.
And is that Darkwing Duck in the foreground there?
Yeah. Because I did an ultimate shot. I posted it Saturday, and I had to include Darkwing because that was a good photo too. But this one right here, I just like the lighting on it, so I had to make
lighting is phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of my favorite shots from you, and it's just perfect. The lighting, the setup, the actual scene. I love it. Is that an extreme set in the background there?
Yes, it is.
You've been featured by them quite a few times, haven't you?
Mhm.
A few times, yeah. A few times.
Awesome.
Awesome, dude.
Rich, so which one of okay, so the four of us, we're done with recording the podcast. There's four of us and there's 4 beer cans. Which is the one that you're picking up out of these 4?
The Corona.
All right.
What about you, Jay? Which one are you grabbing?
Guys, I'm not that big of a drinker, even though, I really did drink this week. But I'm more of a girl drink guy. Like, it's got to taste good, So like beer doesn't taste good. Like those girl drinks like really taste good. The ones with the umbrellas and
A fruity drink. It doesn't necessarily have to be guys drink fruity drinks too.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So that's my favorite kind of drink.
Okay, so now that we have that all under wraps, it's time to move to the hot seat! Rich, this first hot seat question is courtesy of CMAS. CMAS, thank you for the question. CMAS wants to know, you have to choose Batman or Donatello.
Leave it to CMAS to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Batman.
Ooh.
Fair. Favorite version of the Turtles?
Favorite version as far as the movie 1990 version. Donatello.
Got it.
Excellent. Would you rather step barefoot on a Lego or get punched in the nose?
Punch in the nose.
Good call. What one superpower would you choose?
Professor Xavier's mind reading power.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Very nice. Very nice. Would you ever eat duck? Yes or no? And I know we just saw a picture.
No, I wouldn't.
He's like, no. All right, who would you choose, The Rock or Van Diesel?
The Rock.
Okay, that ties into my next question. What actor would you choose to play you in a movie of yourself? I mean, a movie about yourself.
You movie about myself? That's a good question.
No one's handsome enough. Tell him, Rich.
What's the actor's name? He's kind of a B-lister. I can't quite think of his name, but it was the guy who played Baku on Black Panther.
Oh, he was.
Oh,
great.
yeah. Nice choice.
You're at a McDonald's drive-thru. What number are you ordering?
Number 8.
What was that? Number 8?
Yeah.
Number 8.
What is a number 8?
Here, I believe it's the chicken nugget meal.
Oh,
All right, Donald Duck or Scrooge McDuck?
Donald Duck.
Okay, Donald Duck or Darkwing Duck?
Donald Duck.
Okay, and that's all the time we have. Thank you for coming on.